Okay, so suppose we had this example, which is vaguely similar to a situation in real life. You have an HOA board that proposes that they want to save up for some project. So they're going to make a payment of $8,800 a month into a 5% ordinary annuity for 5 years. They want to know how much they're going to have. Really, this question should be phrased the other way, right? Like, we're going to need this amount of money. How much should we put in? But HOA boards are kind of notoriously bad at math. So they just propose random stuff. Like, this one was, well, we're going to need some money later. What if we all just put in $100 per unit? This was actually proposed. So I actually sat through this. Like, oh yeah, well, just everybody will put in $100 a month. How much money are they actually talking about? How do you do this?
How do we do this?
Yeah, like, make me A. Okay, so I need to take that and stick it in here, right? So I'm going to assume this is an ordinary annuity. So what's what?
8,800 is M.
Okay, that part's M.
0.05 is the rate.
0.05 is your rate R.
5 is T.
Okay, 5 is T.
N is 12.
Why is N 12?
Because you're doing it every month,
So that's
12
this
payments
part.
per year.
Okay, and then some of you were saying this thing about we should notice that the compounding period has to be 12, or the compounding period has to be monthly. Yeah, that's definitely true here, right? When annuities are phrased, the amount that you're paying in per whatever is going to have to be the compounding period. Okay, so I found this stuff and I stick it in. So I get the amount is 8,800 times what?
1 plus 0.05 over 12.
Okay.
The 60th.
The 60th. Good. Minus 1 over
0.05 divided by
0.05 over 12. Okay. What did you get out of this? A big number. Good.
$598,453.53.
that.
598,000 what?
$453.53.
Okay.
I
So,
know. I messed up and put just 60 cents.
okay. So we should notice that speaking to HOA boards in terms of numbers that are this long is a bad idea. So you need to round this
$1 million.
to something reasonable. So this is 600K. Does that seem big, small, what? You guys were saying earlier that this seemed,
really
That's big.
this
Well,
seems like a lot of
it
money,
was big
right?
because it
Well,
just
what do they
didn't
want it for?
seem like it made sense.
They wanted it for repaving a road.
Are they doing any design work on the road, or are they just repaving it?
No, they were
Bit ambitious.
they were about double what they needed for that.
Yeah.
I think in the end they ended up needing like $320,000 or something. So this was like way too much money, right? How do I ballpark whether or not this was the right number? Like, how did you guys ballpark this? You got this number, you felt like it was too big, so I told you.
If you just put the money under your mattress, how much would you have by the end?
Does that make sense? Like, forget the interest. How many payments are you making here?
60.
You're making 60 payments, right? So this is like my ballpark guess. There's 60 payments. How much is each payment? 8,800. And out of this you get something like 530K. Yeah, 528 to be exact. So what does that mean?
It's pretty close without the interest.
Yeah, I
with
mean,
the interest.
you're earning interest, right? And in a year, this is going to be a fair bit of money that you're going to earn interest on for 4 years, right?
It's 5. Wait, what? Because the first
So
one doesn't count?
you earn interest for 5 years on only the first payment, right?
Yeah.
And really, you only earn it for 4 years and 11 months. On the second payment, you earn interest for 4 years and 10 months, right? And so on and so forth down the line. So if I want to ballpark this, I could think about how much money this is in a year, and then I earn interest on that for 4 more. That's just me saying this should be a big number, because there's going to be a lot of interest. Does that make sense? You break the chair.
I don't think so.
All right, any questions on this amount? Okay.